Alright ladies, it's time for a Thanksgiving and Black Friday sale from RPGShow.com. Make sure you check the info bar for all the information if you want to take $70 off of your new holiday hair. What's up divas, your girl April back with the update wig from RPGShow.com. So ladies, this is the CLS, got my little paper here, CLS 033-S, and this is 20 inches of silky straight hair. Even though it's not really like that silky, shiny, silky texture, it's a straight texture. My comparison would be to like a very light yaki hair. So the unit was sent to me as highlighted as it is, and it was a solid color. And I will post the video below so that way you can see the original video. And I did show it how it looked before. I did a little bit of my own technique and just like taming with it. So if you see right here, the part and the actual dark roots was really made by me. It did not come that way. It actually came as one solid color. So the roots are actually the same color as this blonde color here. So what I did is I actually used my concealer on the inside of the cap, and this is concealer by Hard Candy. It's concealer and it's also under eye brightener in the tube part, but this is by Hard Candy and the concealer is actually right here. So I had this for some time. So it's a really great color for me to use as opposed to like for my scalp. So I use this on like a lot of my wigs, but like my closures and such. So I put this on the inside of my lace. Along with that, I did use my CoverGirl pressed powder. It's not CoverGirl, excuse me, Wet n Wild pressed powder. And this is like a really light color. It's a medium color. It's like a beige. I use this just to set the concealer with, so like the concealer wouldn't get in my hair or anything like that. Now, you don't really want to put a lot of concealer on the lace because it can bleed through and get on the actual hairs, which it actually did. It was fine. It was perfect because it went through the cap and it did get on the roots of the hair, which made it a lot easier for me to apply some shadow. So the actual dark roots that you see are actually me using some matte eyeshadow. This is the deepest brown, and this is from Matisse Elite, and this was $1. This was like a discounted brand. It used to be like 12 bucks, but it's now $1. It all depends on where you get it from. So it's just like a really deep color, and I put this on the roots and sprayed some hairspray on it. So if you ever have like a wig that the roots are really too light, you can always, you know, do your concealer trick on the inner side so that way it can look like it's more natural. And if it bleeds through, I would prefer it to bleed through so that way it can get on the actual roots. Get yourself like a nice dark shadow, something close to your own color, maybe black if your hair is black, or dark brown or whatever like that. And you want to take a small eyeshadow brush, something really small, and just dap it at the roots like so. You just want to go lightly, you know, to where your entire part is at. So I don't have it like this throughout the wig, just where my part is at, so that way it looks like my hair is actually growing out and it matches. It wouldn't have really looked too great if it was all blonde roots, and I like to leave a little bit of hair out. So that's what I did with that. And after I was done with that, I did spray some hairspray on it. And I like to use Pump It Up. I sprayed some hairspray on it and let it sit for like 5 minutes, so that way the concealer could sit as well as the eyeshadow could sit, and voila, it was good. It was good to go. She is 20 inches and she curls really easy. I put her on like 300 400 degree heat. That's just what I'm used to. It's just a habit. You don't really have to have it that high, but her density is really nice. The density of this unit is really nice. It's not too thin. I do like my hair to be really full, and she is 20 inches in length. So if you can see, she is 20 inches in length. So she's a really nice, like full, natural, average looking kind of volume to her. She is a glueless cap. She has the combs in the front and the adjustable straps in the back. So yes, ladies, this is her. There was a little bit of shedding with the unit, and that is to be expected with any kind of hair, weaving hair, wig hair, synthetic wig hair, what have you. It's all going to happen. It's all going to shed. So, but nothing major like that. I've been wearing her off and on, and I don't really like to curl my hair too much, and that's just not what I do. So when I do put a curl in it, I normally put like some hairspray and I'll curl it so that way the curls can stay for a few days. I didn't cut it, I didn't layer it. It was perfect the way it is because I did like the length, and I like when you straighten the flat iron it, you can wear it straight and it's like perfect. Now as for the color, it is highlight, so there is like lighter specks of blonde in it, if you can see it. So yeah, your girl has gone like really light. I am going lighter. You know me, I used to stay doing like the darker colors. Never really went outside the box with the lighter colors because kind of like, you know, I just didn't really think that it was for me, the lighter colors, but I love the lighter colors right about now. So, RPGShow.com. Yes, this was from them, and this is one of their celebrity inspired looks. They are now doing highlights, which is really, really cool. They still do the ombre looks, but if you're into like highlights like myself, I love the highlights. I highlight the wigs that I make. I will highlight the hell out of them because I just really, really like the highlights, and that's just me. I love lighter colors. It does have a nice bit of stretch in it, and the panel is a really, really nice bit of stretch. Like I said, it is a glueless unit, so you don't have to worry about adhesing any kind of glue or tape or anything like that. I don't know about you guys, but I've been so over that whole gluing down method and bonding and things like that. I just couldn't deal with it, and I'm so glad that there's so many different options out there, you know, to just be done with all that glue stuck on your forehead like that. It's so 80s, like for real, so 80s. It holds up pretty well. It curls easy. Like I said, very little shedding and just very minimal tangling. And I think that's to be expected with, especially the nape area, from just, you know, rubbing up against your clothes. But on that note, I hope you enjoyed the look of the day with my RPGShowWigs.com wig on. You can check them out. I will post all the information below. If you have any questions, you can always hit me up, and you can follow me as well on Instagram and see my updates and posts also. So on that note, stay diva and divalicious. Your girl April, and I'll be back soon.